and welcome to today's episode of CCTV. Hi there, and welcome to CCTV, the place to be if you are trying to get more happy, healthy, and fit. I'm your girl, I'm Christina Carlyle. I'm a former fat girl turned nutritionist and trainer here to help you reach your weight loss and wellness goals too. So today's video is all about the different phases of weight loss, and I really think it's gonna help you understand why you struggle with motivation, why you're not getting the results you want. If you're battling cravings, you just can't stick with it. This video is gonna help you pinpoint why that's happening and what's going on with you so that you can take action and fix it. Okay, so the first thing you need to understand when it comes to weight loss is there are 5 different stages or phases that affect your habits, your commitment, your emotion, your willingness to lose weight. Okay, so the first phase is the beginnings phase. This is pre-contemplation. You do not have any issues with your body. You don't see anything wrong with your body, and because you don't see anything wrong with your body, you don't have a reason to change your eating and exercising habits. Basically, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? You're probably not in the pre-contemplation phase. The pre-contemplation phase is like when you're in high school and you can eat whatever you want and never exercise, you stay itty bitty. Yeah, there's no problem. We're not doing anything about it because we don't need to. It's most likely you're not there. Not a lot of people stay there very long. You may be in the contemplation phase. This happens when you step on the scale, you see that the numbers crept up a little bit, or you catch a reflection of yourself and you're like, ooh, you see a little something that's off. You know that there's something you should fix, but you're really not that motivated to fix it because you're like, meh, it's not a big deal. The problem is small enough that you don't see a reason to step up and do anything about it. But you're starting to think about it like, ooh. The preparation phase is when you stepped on the scale several times and have seen it consistently go up. Now all your clothes are feeling tight. You're consistently wearing your fat pants. When it comes time to wear a tight dress or go to the beach, you're like covering up your body. You're knowing that there's an issue with it. And now you're preparing for it. You're actively seeking out a plan and ways that you can change your eating and exercising habits. So you may be on Pinterest pinning workouts that you're gonna do one day to fix it, or you may be going out to dinner and ordering a side salad instead of the fries. You're making little baby steps. You're starting to put together a plan, baby steps to fix it, but you're not really actively taking action all day, every day, consistently throughout the day. Every time you're eating, you're making a conscious decision to eat healthy. Every day you're taking extra steps to exercise and make your goal happen. And that is the 4th phase of weight loss. It's the action phase. This is when you're committed and consciously, actively making effort all day, every day to reach your weight loss goals. You most likely have a gym membership. You're going at least 4 days a week. You are physically putting in work because you know that the benefit of taking the weight off is worth the habit change. You're willing to change your habits. You are changing your habits because you know you have to if you want the weight to come off. The action phase is where the magic happens. This is where the weight comes off. After you've been in the action phase for more than 6 months, the weight's coming off, the weight's come off. Now you're in the maintenance phase. That's the 5th phase of weight loss. In the maintenance phase, you actively make healthy choices and exercise, and it's easy. It's easy to maintain these new healthy habits because you absolutely see that the benefit matches the effort. You're willing to make the effort easily and effortlessly because you want to keep or maintain the benefit. In the first 3 phases, pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, you're not losing weight. You're piecing together tips and tricks. You're not actively doing the work. Not actively eating healthy, exercising consistently. That's where the weight comes off. So you need to be in the action phase if you want to be successful, but people struggle to stay in the action phase for a few reasons. So if you're struggling to stay active, there are only a handful of reasons why. So I want you to pick out which one applies to you and start working on it. That's your homework assignment for the next week, okay? So the first reason is that you haven't accepted have to change your eating and exercise habits consistently and permanently. Eating healthy, exercise, I always say, it only works if you work it. If you stop working it, the weight's gonna come right back. There is no 28-day fix, 30-day fix. No, this is a lifetime. So if you haven't quite accepted that you have to give up your bad habits that cause the weight in the first place, if you want the weight to come off, you're probably gonna have a lot tougher time. So if you're not really ready, that's cool too, but there's no reason to feel bad about it. Own it. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. And there's nothing wrong with that. I remember when I first got started, I mean, just because you know better doesn't mean you don't like chocolate and staying on the couch any less. I mean, I'd rather stay on the couch, but I know that if I don't exercise, the weight's coming right back. So I go, I get it over with, and I get on with my life. So if you haven't accepted that you have to take action, you're gonna struggle a little bit. Just putting that out there. The second reason why you're bouncing out of that action stage is you don't want your goal bad enough. You know that you have to do these things, but they seem like work. They seem inconvenient. You know you should, but you're not really seeing the benefit of your goal body. You're not seeing that the work you're putting in is worth it. You're not getting that work reward ratio. You're not seeing the vision. You're not keeping your eye on the prize. I just made a video about how to make a weight loss vision board that works. That may help you keep your eye on the prize and stay focused on your goal, but it's really helpful when you know exactly what you want, why you want it, because then when it comes time to eat, you're like, oh yeah, I need to look good in my bikini, or I need to look good in my wedding dress, or I want to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. If you don't know what you want, why it's important to you, and what the goal looks like, you're not gonna be as willing to take consistent steps. So anytime somebody comes to me and they're like, I'm struggling, I'm like, how bad do you want it? Let's think about what we want and how bad we want it. Because it's that strong motivational pull, emotional pull that's going to spark the motivation to make the changes you need to stay in the action phase to get consistent results. Another reason why you may be struggling is maybe you didn't spend enough time in the preparation phase. Maybe you're following little tips and tricks that you pick up, but you don't have a complete plan that uses food and exercise. A lot of people I know struggle because they're not eating enough, or they're eating too much of the wrong thing, or they're eating the wrong things at the wrong time for the wrong goal body. Some people are doing the wrong exercises. They're getting big and bulky when they wanted to get itty bitty. Having a plan that's based on science and education was very helpful to know exactly what to do, how to make it work in a way that's best for you and your lifestyle, so you'll like it, so you'll stick with it and incorporate it as a new healthy habit for life. A lot of people, they follow these gimmicks and these tips that are just parts of the puzzle. It's not the whole enchilada, or they're following advice of somebody who really doesn't understand the whole enchilada. I mean, how many trainers out there that I've worked with, women that they're like, and I've been working with this trainer and I spent all this money and I was getting heat, I just quit. Yeah, you're gonna bounce right out of that action phase if you're not getting the results you want. You're never gonna get the results you want if you're not following a plan that's perfect for you and your goal and the results you want. Because if you're not getting what you want, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to be like, give me the chips and the Netflix. Make sense? Okay, so the last reason why you're struggling is because to stay in the action phase is because you may have a hormone imbalance working against you, and this is a big one. A lot of people don't realize what's going on. Your body is like a chemistry lab, and different people react to different foods and drinks in different ways, and medications too. So if you're putting in stuff that your body doesn't like or it's sensitive to, your body is going to release hormones to try to get you to stop eating it. Hormones are chemical messengers that regulate everything that happens in your body. When it comes to weight loss, hormones are responsible for regulating your hunger, what you crave, if you feel satisfied, if you feel full, if you're feeling energized, if you're feeling moody, cranky, emotional. So every time you eat the wrong thing, maybe because you're following the wrong plan, but you're eating the wrong things, and all of a sudden you feel tired, grumpy, moody, you're craving certain foods, you can't give up. Like, you can stick to your plan for a day or two, but then you're going for the chips or the chocolate or the salty or the sweet. You may have a hormone imbalance working against you. That's where my forte is, because I know exactly how to use food and exercise in a way to balance your hormones, eliminating any roadblocks in your way so you feel good and you look good and you're getting consistent results. But if you're struggling to do it on your own, it's either because you haven't accepted it, you don't really know exactly what you want, you don't have that emotional jazz to get up and take action. 3, you're not following a real plan, or 4, you have a hormone imbalance working against you. So what do you think it is? Figure that out. You can start preparing and planning and working in a way that will help you overcome it so you can stay in the action phase so you can get consistent results. Okay, so I hope this video helped you kind of understand where you're at, what's going on. It's completely normal to bounce out of that action phase. It takes about 30 consecutive days for a habit to stick. So it's just like a baby learning how to walk for the first time. It's gonna take some steps and fall, But when you keep getting back up and taking actions, like maybe you cheated or maybe you went off the deep end for breakfast or lunch, but if you pick it back up at dinner with the healthy choices, you're good. When you completely tap out, now you're out of the action phase altogether. Not so good. So when you know where you're at, you can really start to pinpoint and fix it. And if you need help, I got you. I'm gonna put a link below if you wanna work with me. I got you. I got you. I can fix it. So I hope this video helped you. If you like it, please like it so I know. And if you don't want to miss next week's episode, please subscribe now because I make a new video every Thursday. So I hope you have a wonderful week. It works if you work it. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just bouncing. It's cool. Which one of those 4 things is it? And we'll go from there. Okay? I love you. It works if you work it, so work it. You're worth it. All right, I'll see you next time right here. Same place every Thursday. Bye.